Hey there. Can you guys see me? I have reliable internet. How about that? Had to come all the way home to get it. Well, there's Mobile Tech, and Donna's on here, and Dawn is on here. Is Scotty home tonight, or is he working at the restaurant? Yes, you can see me. Okay, good. Hey, there's Miss Sue. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you too. So I made it home. I got here Sunday. And since then, I've just been kind of taking it slow, visited with my family some. Of course, the first day, I had to bring a few things in from the trailer, my clothes and stuff like that. Scotty's feeding the hungry village. Poor Scotty. Tell him I said hi. I sure like the cooking videos that he did. That was pretty cool. Jennifer's here. Hi, Jennifer. I haven't watched your short yet. I did see it pop up. There's Miss Carol. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. I want to thank everybody for all the birthday wishes. That was very nice. So I spent my birthday with my daughter Candace, and they fixed dinner for me. Had a little cake and ice cream. They bought me some really beautiful flowers, so that worked good. Hi, Kevin. Yep, I made it home safely. It took me 3 days to get here, but I'm just not driving more than 250 miles or so at a time anymore. So just taking it slow. But I'm here and working bit by bit, just getting stuff out of the trailer. I need to unpack my truck yet. So I still got a lot of work to do. The dogs need a bath and a haircut still. Hellgate jet boat excursion video coming up soon on the road. Well, that sounds like fun. That should be very interesting. I'll be looking forward to that. So, hey, there's Miss Kim. Hi, Kim. Nice to see you. Tell Mr. Daryl hello. What you guys up to? What you been doing? So, Kevin, when are you guys going to Branson? I forgot. I don't see Ken and Carla on here yet either. I forgot when you said you was going, and you made it home as well. Are you glad to be home? Yes and no. It's kind of always, it's good to see my family. They're very glad to see me. And there's stuff that I've got to get done, and just several things I need to do while I'm here. So I have to take care of seeing the doctors and getting my medication. And sorry. This is an hour later that I've been doing this. So it's later in the evening for me. But anyway, on the whole, I'm glad to be home. It's always nice to see family. Been busy finishing up that. Yeah, I saw that. You may have seen in my last short. I did see your short. It looks very nice, Mobile Tech. I really like how it looks. 1st of October. Okay. Not too far away. Uh-oh. So sorry, Donna. I'm so sorry to hear that. We'll be home on Sunday. Well, please drive safe. Yeah, I need some coffee, don't I? In the Southern Oregon after coming back to crazy California. Yeah, I bet. And Oregon is the state that I would love to see. I really would love to go there. And I'd like to see Washington State as well. And maybe the northern part of California, but I don't really want to do Southern California. I saw quite a bit of Southern California when I was young. Stayed out with my aunt in Pasadena, had another aunt that lived in La Puente. So I've seen Pasadena and Los Angeles and Apple Valley. Had an uncle that lived out in Apple Valley. And then my first husband was stationed at Norton Air Force Base in San Bernardino, and we were there for about a year and a half. So, got to see quite a bit of Southern California and the beaches. So, absolutely prayers for Donna and her family. Absolutely. Sorry to hear that you've had that death in your family. Sorry, guys. I did just finish a cup of coffee. So, it's just I'm up an hour later than normally. I'm doing this an hour later than what my body is used to. I'm not used to Eastern time zone yet. The little old lady from Pasadena, yes. Absolutely. High 60s during the day and 40s at night. Ooh, that sounds so nice, Kim. That sounds really pleasant. It only got to about 86 here today, so that was pretty good. And it's raining this evening. So it's supposed to be a little cooler the next few days. So I'll be enjoying that. But the weather's been very pleasant. It hasn't been horribly hot, which is great for Florida because it can get really hot down here. And still humid because of the ocean. So it's a lot like living in the Midwest in the summertime. A lot of people think it's different, but it's really not. It's really not. I mean, I lived in a river town all my life, and I can tell you that humidity is humidity. It doesn't make any difference where it's coming from. So there you go. That's how I feel about that. Getting ready to leave within the next 2 weeks. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I heard there's a possibility of some snow maybe next week in Washington State. So, yeah, I'd want to leave there too. Okay. Well, I hope it gets below 90. That would be wonderful. But at least not 98. That's still awful hot there. But I was watching Ryan Hall, y'all, this afternoon, and I guess y'all have got some rain coming into Texas and Oklahoma and Nebraska. Yeah, and humidity is awful. It absolutely is. Yeah, so very good. It's a good thing that you're starting your trek down, so that's nice. Try to get out of that before it gets there. So that's not fun to travel in snow and ice. That's not anything I ever enjoyed living in Missouri. So I'm glad I live in Florida as a general rule. The summers can be very hot and sometimes miserable. I was stationed there in the early 70s. Yes, we were there in the early 70s. Thinking 72, 73, somewhere around that area. Probably more like 73. But we were there for a year and a half. in triple digits. I'm done with that stuff. Amen, Jennifer. Daryl doesn't like that 4-letter word. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Had we only known way back then. That's something. I was stationed there in the early. So my husband worked on the flight line. I don't know what your position was or what you did, but that's what he did. So mild 70s here, some rain over the next few days. Yeah. 70s are great. That's a great temperature. You worked on the flight line. That's just too coincidental. Wow. We lived about a mile off of the base in an apartment complex. But yeah, we were there a year and a half. We used to recreate up at Big Bear. Used to love going up there. It's gorgeous country. Absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. My oldest daughter, we used to take her up there in the wintertime when there was snow up there on the mountain, and we'd take inner tubes and we'd ride her down the inner tube on the snow. 81 and finally nice. Wow, gosh. Oh, you swapped out radio gear. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I'm not exactly sure what Jim did. I mean, he did maintenance work and stuff inside the planes. But I'm not exactly sure. And it's been too long for me to even remember all that. You're getting that tropical storm. Yeah, you would there. So yeah, it's kind of headed up that way, isn't it? Sorry about that, but at least it's not a hurricane, thankfully. We probably went to midnight chow a few times together. He primarily worked the day crew, though. So rarely was he there on flight line at night. And then from there, we went to Lodges Field in the Azores. Navigation by Vortac. Cool. How long will I be in Florida? Too long. Way too long. I've got a number of business issues that I'm working on right now. I need to see my doctor in either November or December. I need to see the oncologist again and get another CAT scan for this year. I'm potentially, hey, Henry, isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it just gorgeous there? I'm envious. I love it there. But anyway, I'm looking at the possibility of maybe getting a different trailer and a different truck. But I've got a lot to do. I need to clean them both out. I need to get my truck detailed. And it needs a wheel alignment. So I got to get that done before, I have it evaluated for a trade-in. And then I need to get the trailer all beautified and empty and all of that. So I've got quite a bit of work ahead of me. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know, what this fall is going to bring for me. But, I have that, we have that meetup at Holder Mine in the end of January. So it's like the 17th through, I think, the 29th or so. So there's that. So I'll probably be here until the end of January. So I have to live vicariously through you guys for a little while. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get to take a trip out every now and then, but I'm not sure at this point. Got there an hour ago. Oh, nice. Very cool. So you're just getting set up at the campground then. Is that right, Henry? Or are you actually at Niagara Falls? It's just such a cool place. Waterfalls are just, they're my thing. So you can imagine how I feel at Niagara Falls. It's an incredible place. Hope you enjoy it. Stay for the night fireworks. Absolutely. It's really well worth it. It's very beautiful. They're meeting now at M23. Way down to Long Beach, California in a few weeks. That's funny. That's funny. Mobile Tech. Long Beach is nice. 4 Mile Creek. Okay, very good. Well, I hope y'all enjoy your campground. But even if you don't, just go to Niagara Falls and spend the day, spend the night. It's just beautiful there. Kevin and Don and I really enjoyed ourselves there. And Peter made such a good tour guide for us. He knows the place backwards and forwards, of course. So he was very helpful. You know, and he drove us there and he drove us back. So you couldn't ask for better. You really couldn't. Peter and Summer are really great friends. I enjoy their company. I enjoy their home. They have such a beautiful home and just a very beautiful property. So it was just a nice place for us to spend a couple of weeks and just relax and be able to see the falls and that sort of thing. So anyway. So what's everybody else doing this fall? What's everybody else's plans? I know Kim and Daryl's moving south. Do you have any bucket list places that you want to hit on your way down south? Tell me what you want to see this coming year. Because I really have no idea what I'm doing this coming year. Trip plan for Death Valley. So in the middle of November,
Are you talking at me, Puppy Doggy?
I'm doing my live.
Oh, hi everybody.
It's my son Christian. He just got home from work. So oh, your awning got damaged? Oh, Henry, I'm so sorry to hear that. So anyway, Mobile Tech, I saw that Death Valley was very severely damaged from flooding. So I hope they have the roads and everything fixed by then. Come to Nevada. I may do that. Yeah, I just may do that. Not decided yet. I do want to go to Colorado. Oh, Colorado's beautiful. She says, hi, Christian.
Hello, everyone.
And Don and Donna and everybody says hello.
Thank you.
Oh, Death Valley is closed. Yes, a lot of it. Okay, so there we go. Update. It's supposed to be open by the middle of October. Well, that'll be good. Yeah, we had. Hey, there's Ken and Carla. Hi, guys. Christian photobomb for sure. Completely closed right now. Yeah. Yeah, there was lots of flooding, roads washing away, and yeah, they got a lot of work to do. I'd be surprised if it's done by the middle of October. I really would, because it looked pretty bad. Mm. Wow. Where are you going to see it at? Do you know where you're going to be staying? That's incredible. Hello, everyone. Say hi to Ken and Carla. Back-to-back Panama Canal cruise. That should be fun and interesting. Very good. Major road damage for sure. Yeah. Oh, Ken and Carla's in Georgia. Welcome to the South. This is Wise and Pearl. It does sound fun, doesn't it? Panama Canal, that's pretty interesting place. Whoops, sorry. I didn't think there was anything worth damaging in Death Valley. It's actually more beautiful than I ever knew. Of course, my friend Summer, her son works down there in the park, and she was showing me tons of pictures from when they were down there, and it's actually pretty beautiful. And I never would have imagined that it looked like that. Nevada. Oh, you're going to see it from Nevada. Very cool. Very cool. Well, run by and see Mobile Tech. He's wanting some company. I saw that fish you caught too, Mobile Tech. The one of the two fish that you caught there. Group A is very missed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We miss being there, or at least I do. I enjoyed myself immensely at your home. It was so peaceful and beautiful. It was a very nice place to stay, and the company wasn't bad either. Been exploring Death Valley for over 25 years and have only scratched the surface. So I hear. Huge fish, yeah. Call a fish that size bait. Well, it's good to fry in a pan. Yeah, it's good for a meal, right? You don't need to have huge fish. Just, catch something to eat. At the hospital, moms. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, William. So sorry to hear that. I hope she gets better really soon. It was still there waiting on us. Oh my gosh. Well, Group B is pretty good too. Yes, that's not good. Prayers for sure. Yeah, the $300 fish. Oh. Hope she's okay for sure. And Group C is on the road. Group C, is that you and Ken? Oh my gosh. Prayers for your mom for sure. We'll all be praying for her, William. There's so many people I'm praying for right now. It's kind of crazy. My nephew, well, great nephew actually by marriage, was in a horrible, horrible motorcycle accident where he was not at fault and got hit. Broke his leg way worse than my son broke his when he had his motorcycle accident. And actually, John Brady ended up with part of his bone completely missing. It was such a compound fracture. So he's already gone through 4 surgeries. He's at Barnes Hospital in St. Louis. So, if you happen to say some prayers, pray for John Brady and his recovery. I would appreciate it. Absolutely, William. That's what we're here for. It's chronologically done. What did I miss? I missed something. I don't see it. I'm not sure what's chronologically done. Okay, Group C. Got it. Praying for everyone. I quit riding motorcycles when I lost a duel with a Cadillac. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Well, fortunately, my son's motorcycle was totaled out and it's gone. So I hope I never have to worry about that anymore. I hope he never buys another one, because that just scared the crap out of me. You know, when your son tells you, he didn't even tell me initially. He waited 2 days after the accident to tell me, because he wanted to know what the doctors were going to say before he called to let me know anything, because I was in Idaho at the time. And it was not funny. It was not funny. So I left Idaho and drove home. Didn't go to the M23. Yeah, really. Skydiving's a lot safer. Yeah, there's not so many people up there, right? I kind of get that. Unless you get hit by a bird or another plane, but that's probably not very likely. So yeah, I would say skydiving probably is a lot safer. Yeah, he didn't want me to worry. He because it was a head-on collision, pretty serious leg fracture, and he knew I wasn't going to react very well because he knows I don't like motorcycles anyway. So no Cadillacs up there for sure. Yeah, so motorcycles just kind of freak me out. And you know, as a nurse, I used to work in a hospital in Tulsa on an orthopedic floor, and we had a 70-bed unit. It was always full, but a lot of it was athletes with torn ACLs or MCLs and had knee surgery, or old ladies with fractured hips. But we had a lot of patients, you know, that came through trauma and ICU and came to us, you know, once they were well enough. So I've had varying types of motorcycle patients that we took care of there on that floor. One on a striker frame because he had a fractured C2, which if he'd have just twisted his head, he walked into the ER. And all he'd have had to do was twist his head the right way or sneeze really hard, and he would have broke his neck and died. But he walked into the ER. So they put him in halo traction and put him on a striker frame, which is one of those beds where to turn you over, we just flip you. So yeah, that was really something. And another guy was on a motorcycle, got hit by a car from the other lane. And he ended up coming off of his motorcycle, flying through the air, and impaled his rectum on a traffic signpost. He was in a horrible mess. He had fractures in both arms, fractures in both legs. He was in hanging traction on his legs and casted arms that were held up by weights. He was a scary patient because I didn't even know where to take that guy's blood pressure. It was really, he'd come from progressive care to our floor. I don't know how he survived it, or the ground. Yeah, for sure. Flipping patients like burgers. Yeah. Then we had another bed that's a Circle O bed. So, you know, it's circular and the bed is in the middle. So, you know, the bed can be this way, or they can tip it this way, or they can turn it all the way around. So yeah, those Circle O beds are they're kind of fun to watch. I wouldn't want to be in one. Yeah, ouch for sure. So Yeah, I've seen a lot of things, and 99% of motorcycle accident victims, it's not their fault. So it's not that I think that the motorcyclists are always to blame, although sometimes they do get a little bit hairy. But it's the cars and trucks that don't take care or don't watch what they're doing around motorcycle drivers, and they're the ones that cause most of the accidents. So I always try to give them a very wide berth when I see motorcyclists out there on the road. So make sure you guys do the same, please, because it's very hairy what happens, because they have nothing to surround them to provide them any source of protection other than a helmet if they're wearing one. So it can be very scary. I'll stop my little soapbox now. What else you want to talk about? Or the ground. Yeah, or the ground for sure. But yeah, guess we got crazy ramp workers get injured. Oh, yeah, because people are crazy when they're driving. See, that's the thing. People just drive way too fast anymore. And when I'm driving in California, I'm scared to death. White knuckle driving. Yep, for sure. For sure. It's like everybody goes as fast as they possibly can. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Daryl. Thank you very much. I am doing well. I'm doing quite well. Had a nice birthday. Still got a couple of more. My daughter's going to take me out this next week for lunch, and Christian baked brownies, and we kind of celebrated last night again. So I'm having a stretched out birthday. So it's been really nice. Well, to all the peeps out there. Yeah, I hear you're getting ready to escape the weather. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm 69 years young this year, so we'll see what this coming year holds for me. I hope it holds better things, but we'll see. You know, it kind of depends on what I can do. So we'll see. I'm hoping that my plan works out. I really would like to be a little bit more comfortable in a little bit bigger trailer, but if I can't, then I guess I won't, and I'll stick with what I got. So we'll see. Dead Man's Pass one more time. Very cool. Well, stay in touch, you guys. Stay in touch. 30% of the population makes it to 70. Well, I guess I'll be in an elite group if I make it another year then, huh? So we'll see. I'm trying to stay active and alert, so that I can do that. I think it's important when you're retired. Thank you, William. Thank you for the reminder, everybody. If you would give me a thumbs up, that would be great. Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to lay down and die yet, and I hope I have several more years of good fortune ahead of me. So, and I'd like to spend it, out seeing whatever I can of the rest of the country, and I'd like to do it comfortably. So we'll see how that goes. Exactly. A lot more traveling to do for sure. So, all right. So Mobitech is going to Death Valley. Where's everybody else going? No one else is talking. William, how are you doing? You talked about you did you buy a teardrop? I think I remember that you bought a teardrop. Is that right? Have you been out camping? You might get to see Doreen from Camping Therapy. I don't know. She travels up around that way sometimes. She does a lot of vintage trailer rallies. So, which those are fun. Great little spot for your Airstream when you get here, Shirley, and you should drag Kevin and Don with you. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't think they know what they're doing yet either. And then Florida through January. Yay. So we'll have to try to camp together some this winter, Donna. Or at least wave on the way past each other. Oh my gosh. I had a good time camping with Donna. We kind of we did some things together. We enjoyed our own peace and quiet. It worked out very well. In search of dust and land. That's funny. Think you'll find it? I bet you will. I bet you will. Coming soon here in Texas. I want to do some Harvest Hosts when it's cooler. Very cool. You should do Boondockers Welcome, Jennifer, because Harvest Hosts are usually only one night. Whereas with Boondockers Welcome, you can stay up to 5 nights in a spot. So you might want to look at some of those. I like Boondockers Welcome better. But that's just my personal preference. It means nothing, but it's information maybe for you. Yeah, that's why. And it was very windy last winter. Or this last winter, which is why I didn't want to go to Arizona. I kind of figured it was going to be like that. And turns out I was right. So go figure. Everybody talked about how windy it was out there. Yeah, I think we enjoyed ourselves, or at least I did. I'm not sure about Donna. She may tell you otherwise. Who knows? Dung fever at Pilot Knob the last time I was there. No! Don't leave it there. Take it with you. I should camp around San Antonio. I think a couple new state parks or something. Jennifer finds all kinds of places in Texas. So when I get ready to go to Texas and do a lot of camping there, she'll be my resource guide for sure. Pay separately, right? Actually, Boondockers Welcome and Harvest Host are Boondockers Welcome is owned by Harvest Host now, so it's kind of a combined fee now. So I don't know if you never were a Boondockers Welcome member. You may have to add it to your Harvest Host, but then once you do that, it'll just be, one fee yearly. But I really do like the Boondockers Welcome sites as a general rule, just simply because it's not just a one-night thing. If that's great, if you're just traveling quickly from spot to spot and you want to just spend one night at a Harvest Host, those come in handy as well. But, just to have I just want to go somewhere and camp for, the weekend or 3 or 4 or 5 days. I like the Boondockers Welcome. It was a blast. Cool. Donna and Sue. We have new parks coming, but one is up by Dallas and another on the coast. Interesting. how clean Josephine County parks and Oregon State parks are. Nice. That's good information to know, Dawn. Thank you. Because like I said, I've always wanted to go there, but I've never been. So it's not nice to know that they're well kept. Nice Corps of Engineer campgrounds near New Braunfels. Yes. Yes, there is. Yes, at that Lake Meredith, all around there, there's a lot of Corps of Engineer parks. You'll be able to go to the Southwest this winter. I'm hoping they do. I'm going to eventually get there. It's probably not going to be till February before I get there, but eventually. And the Harvest Host. Okay, I'll see what you're saying. Yeah. New possibility, Daryl. We have a cruise this January. Well, it'd be nice to see you guys out there. I'm not sure what my spring is going to look like, though, or where I might be going. Would definitely like to go back into Wyoming some more. In Colorado, I've not seen enough of Colorado. I've seen very little of Colorado other than, around Seven Falls and Colorado Springs. And that's about it. Drove through Denver, but I haven't stayed in that area. So I'd like to do some camping in Colorado. Go with you and Scotty through the canal. Wouldn't that be great? That sounds like a lot of fun. It truly does. What are you doing? Get out of there. Get out of there. My poor dogs need a haircut so bad. Tomorrow I'm going to give them a bath and call the groomer. And if I can't get them in, I'm going to set up my table and clip their hair. See y'all again, Dawn, for sure. It would be fun. There's Doyle. Hi, Doyle. How are you? Was checking your eyelids. I have to do that every now and then myself. Oh, Jennifer, you really should. But I understand, you've still got a position there at the. Sorry, guys. Oh, so you still have your teaching position that you have to worry with, and that kind of cuts into a lot of traveling. Amen. He was just taking a nap, Donna. Colorado would be wonderful. Yep. You just clipped her yesterday? Mine don't like me to clip them. I used to clip them all the time when they were puppies, and it wasn't a problem. But as they got bigger and more feisty, they kind of let me know they didn't like it. And of course, the dog groomers at the pet store just get it done. Jupe is next. How is Gemma's visit? I guess I need to watch that video and find out, huh? For sure. Definitely coordinate our plans, Shirley. I want to do the Colorado trip. I want to hit South Dakota on my way home. Oh, I love South Dakota. That would be fun. That would be fun. All right. So, yeah, we'll talk more about that along the way. And when you get down this way, we'll meet up and sit down and talk and maybe do some planning. See what's going to happen. So, Kevin and Don is going to be crisscrossing back and forth. I don't know that they have any kind of a set plan yet either. So, who knows what's happening? I don't think any of us really truly know where we're going. Oh, yeah, $100 to clip. Yeah, I can see that. And I think I pay enough as it is. It costs me, by the time they do all their bath and grooming and this and that charges, it's about $75 per dog here. Out west and even in the Midwest, I was only paying about $35 a dog to get them clipped. So I don't know why it has to be so darn expensive. Because it's not that expensive everywhere. Oh, yes. Yeah, there might be a lot of people that didn't know that, but actually Carla texted me when they sold it. So, but thank you for letting us know. We have got to go to South Dakota also to do their driver's license. Yeah. $200 plus tip if I groom them myself. Yeah. Yeah. It's a big savings, huh? Got to go. Okay, William. See you. Hope your mom does well. We'll pray for her. I used my solar for the first time the other day, Kevin. Just don't ask me details because I don't know. That's pretty typical, Donna. You'll get used to it though. Dang, that's a lot. It is a lot. It is for two little dogs, $75 a piece. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yay, Carlin Ken. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Carla told me that the woman that bought it said, Carla said she thought it was my video had a lot to do with it, where I did the interview of them down in Bennett Spring. And she said that the lady watched the video several times before they came and looked at the trailer. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad I'm glad it was useful and helpful to them. So yes, we do too. Yeah, for sure. South Dakota's pretty too. I love South Dakota. So that'll be fun, Donna. Where else do I want to go? I'm trying to think. Oh, I want to go to that, what is it? The Theodore Roosevelt National Park? Is that the name of it? My brain is kind of foggy right now. Somebody help me with that. Finder's fee. Ken said that your commission will be free parking at the Wiseacres. I wasn't looking for a commission, but thank you. Oh. Anyway, I'm just glad it was beneficial for you guys. Oh, that's neat about the video helping. Yeah, isn't it? That's pretty cool. With hookups, for sure. It was a pretty neat stay. So, Custer is just gorgeous. I love Custer State Park. Yeah, that's a beautiful place, and all the wildlife that's there. I'd like to go back there again. That's just a gorgeous, gorgeous area. But yeah, there's I think it's the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, isn't it? And is that in Wyoming or Montana? Come on, you guys, help me out here. I don't remember. Let's see. Find a park. See, God was working on it a year ago. Yeah. Is it time to talk about food yet? Well, it must be, because look, there's Dawn. So, all right, you guys want to talk about food? What do you want to talk about? Let's see. I'm looking for questions. What state is the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in? Is that the actual name of it? Glacier grants hold Ice Age floods. Lewis and Clark. Not just Trace Yellowstone. So it's not Montana. State. Is it in South Dakota or is it in Wyoming? Let's try Wyoming. Wyoming. 10 results found. Fossil Butte, Fort Laramie, Grand Teton, Mormon Pioneer, Oregon, Pony Express, and Yellowstone. So I've got 3 dogs in here with me. Sorry. I had to check to see what they were doing. South Dakota, I guess. Where is it at, guys? It's in Utah? North Dakota. Is it in North Dakota? South Dakota. All right, let's look at North Dakota. Let's see who's right. Andy Jackson. Man, there's a. These are just state parks. North Dakota, 5 results. Theodore Roosevelt. So North Dakota. Ding, 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 ding. That means Donna is the winner. Thank you, Donna. One of the Dakotas. You'll get your drool cup. Oh, corned beef. That sounds really good, but you can keep that horseradish. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, but I love corned beef. Craving tacos. Yes, it is in North Dakota. So I want to go there. You know, you was thinking about Utah, Northern Badlands. Those I'm sure are beautiful too. One big giant state park. It is, but I haven't seen all of it. I've seen Zion. I've seen Bryce Canyon twice. I saw Arches and Canyonlands. I have not been to Capitol Reef. And I would love to do that. So that's like the big 5. So I don't know what else I want to see there. I haven't really checked it out. Winter, winter chicken dinner. I had some leftover pizza, actually. Pimento cheese this week for the first time in a long time. Oh, homemade pimento cheese is really good if you have a good recipe for it. That's some good stuff. I'm gonna make some white chicken chili this week since we're gonna have some cooler temperatures. So, just so you know, I've got some dogs passing gas over here, and it's really horrible. Whoa! I think I need to get an air freshener out. But not done Capitol Reef, but not Zion. Zion's gorgeous. Sounds good for sure. Hamburger surprise. That's always good. Hello, everyone you're missing. Did you just wake up? Were you sleeping? Because Kevin was on here earlier. I think you were napping on me. I think I'm running out of water. No, he was on the phone. Okay. Well, I hope your dad's doing okay. You still in here? So I've got my my battery disconnect turned off and the one at the door of the Airstream Kevin. So I'm thinking I should not have to worry about the charge on those. Is there a point where I should probably just turn it back on and recharge them? But it's like at 93%. So do I need to do anything further? He was talking to your sister. Oh, okay. Yeah, you missed my son. He came in and said hi to everybody when he got home from work. So anyway. All right, guys. Well, it's almost 8 o'clock. And I evidently need more coffee. So I think I'm going to go make me a cup of coffee, take my medicine, go get my jammies out. I think I hear them. They're calling me. No. But anyway, so that's all from the home front. Just a lot of work I got to do. You didn't realize the time. Bye, guys. I hope y'all have a good week. Let's remember to pray for William's mom. And if there's anybody else in there that needs a prayer, let us know. Bye, Sue. Thank you. It is jammy time again. I know the sun has been going down a lot sooner. I did turn that one off. We have a visitor, evidently. All right. Oh, yes. Hey. Sorry, guys. There's 4 dogs in this house. It gets a little loud. Yes, I did turn them both off. I turned the switch at the door off and I turned the battery disconnect at the batteries off. So I'm saying that I probably don't need to do anything about that for like months. Have a good night. Glad you made it back. Thank you, Jennifer. And have some good camping trips out there. I hope it cools off nicely for you. All right, guys. Thanks for the chat. You bet. Good night, and I'll see you all next week.